Hello and welcome to 2 Minute Drill. I'm Michael Rochman. The Lincoln Riley era has begun at USC, and they've brought in plenty of talent to get it started, so let's dive in to see just how talented this Trojan squad can be this season. First on the list is running back Austin Jones, who transferred in from Stanford. Despite having a down year last season, Jones is an extremely well-rounded back with great receiving ability to contribute to an offense in whatever role necessary. Next up for the Trojans is Pittsburgh transfer Jordan Addison. Addison won the Receiver of the Year award last year, so his talent goes without saying. With excellent quickness and body control, Addison is sure to get open and is just as dangerous to create plays after the catch as well. On the offensive line is offensive tackle Courtland Ford. There's plenty to clean up in regards to technique, but Ford flashes plenty of athleticism to couple with his great length that could have Ford as one of the top tackles in this class if he takes the necessary steps. Also on the line is Andrew Voorhees, who has received plenty of attention early in this draft cycle, and has been a dependable staple on the offensive line with his experience both at tackle and at offensive guard. And at center is Brent Neilon. Despite being a bit undersized at 6'2", 292 pounds, Neilon is an incredibly nimble blocker who can fly around to cover ground and protect the quarterback. On the defensive side, keep an eye on defensive lineman Tuli Tuipulotu. The hybrid defensive lineman is explosive at the snap and should wow teams with his ability to disrupt on the line of scrimmage. And finally is cornerback Mekhi Blackmon transferring in from Colorado. Blackmon has solid size and length with a well-rounded skill set to garner attention in the secondary and be a leader for USC's defense this season. For the preseason draft outlook, I have 7 Trojans projected to be picked next April. Day 1, I have wide receiver Jordan Addison and offensive tackle Courtland Ford. On day 2, I have Tuli Tuipulotu. And on day 3, I have Brett Neilon, Mekhi Blackmon, Austin Jones, and Andrew Voorhees. Other names to keep an eye on include running back Travis Dye coming in from Oregon, wide receivers Gary Bryant Jr. and Brenden Rice transferring in from Colorado, offensive tackle Bobby Haskins coming in from Virginia, offensive lineman Justin Dedich, defensive lineman Brandon Pili if he can stay healthy, edge rusher Romello Height, linebacker Shane Lee transferring in from Alabama, Ralen Goforth, also another linebacker, and cornerback Joshua Jackson Jr. Now taking a look at USC's upcoming schedule, VegasInsider says the over-under set at 9.5 wins, and I'm rolling with the over here. I'm buying into Lincoln Riley. I love what they've added in the transfer portal so far. I may not be all in on USC winning the Pac-12 or making the college football playoff, but they should certainly be in for a very good season and a great start to the Lincoln Riley era. Let us know in the comment section below what your expectations are for USC this season and what you think of their draftable talent. And that's the 2 Minute Drill.